Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Modesty, and it is Mask Mondays again, and it's Mask Monday, ladies. And today I have two things I need to do with you. First, to share one of my favorite masks, and that is my Snail Honey Jelly Mask. And I truly love this mask, and it's been a while since I've done it. And so I want to go ahead and use this today and tell you a little about it. And the second thing I have to do is to, of course, reveal the winner from last week's mask giveaway. Okay, and also I will kick off another weekly Mask Monday giveaway. So as usual, yep, not much has changed. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. Welcome back, my beautiful wildflowers. I hope you guys have been doing well. These weeks are just ticking by, but yeah, I mean, it's just so fast anymore, right? I mean, we're already in spring, we're mid-March, and so yeah, I mean, soon summer's gonna roll in and fall again and winter. I mean, these days are just really zipping by. I don't know about you, but I mean, I'm having a hard time keeping up here, you know? So anyway, before we get going with one of my favorite masks, let's go ahead and do the affirmation for the day. And today I have found well, I didn't find it. It just came up on one of my hourly. And I just want to share it with you because something kind of not funny, but afterwards it's kind of funny. But at the time it was happening, it wasn't funny at all. So this one says, there you go. And it says, I am proud of myself for getting through this day. I am proud of myself for getting through this day. And what I'm referring to is yesterday, which was Saturday. My husband and I planned to go ahead and get a new phone because our phones are relatively old. We actually got a pair of them when we first got married, and we decided yesterday that, you know, his was kind of like dying, wasn't holding a charge, and my battery kind of made my phone bulge. We found out later, and so we said, let's go ahead and get a set of new phones. So but we were very happy with our carrier, okay? So we decided to go ahead with another carrier, and so we went over to okay, I'll name the carriers because, I mean, there's only two major carriers, right? We have been with AT&T, at least I have, for about 20 years, maybe a little more, ever since there's been cell phones. I mean, I've had AT&T. And then, you know, but throughout the years, I mean, it's just been so difficult with them. And one time I had the bundle with my internet and home security and all that, and that just got so crazy that I was starting to get like $500 bills, but they couldn't explain to me why. And so at one point I canceled everything except for the cellular because at the time there wasn't really good competitors out there. And so anyway, recently I've been looking at the deals from Verizon, and Verizon had this interesting thing where they'll give you $25 off your whole bill if you're a nurse or a doctor, some healthcare worker, and also international passes free for, you know, every month you get like an hour. And so it had little perks. And so I decided, you know, and speaking with a couple of people, I decided we're gonna, you know, I talked to my husband, let's go with Verizon. So we made an appointment, went to the Verizon store yesterday with the intentions of getting two phones and a new service contract, right? And so we got there and it was like, well, we don't have the phones you want, but there's, you know, the mall's across the street, by the way. There's an Apple store right there. I'm sure they're going to have what you need. So go ahead and go over there and get the phone and come back and we'll set you up with the plan. I said, okay, that's fine. But in the meanwhile, you know, before we got to that point, because we didn't know they didn't have the phones until we got to the point of I was getting ready to port the numbers over. And so they have my PIN number and all that they need to actually, you know, port it over. And so we walked over. We said, we'll be back. We walked over to the Apple store, and then we were buying the phones and everything because we weren't going to finance the phones. We're just going to buy the phones upright. And so they said, you know, okay, so let's go ahead and get this started. We need the numbers to port. I said, no, I was going to go across the street. I just want the phone. And they said, well, you know, why don't you just do it here? It'd be a lot easier. And we don't make commission. We really don't. We're just here to help you. And if you have a problem with the iPhone because you have a lot of data on your old phone to transfer, I was started thinking about that. I'm like, that is true. So let's just go ahead and do that. Well, we started the whole process. We purchased the 2 phones. And then all of a sudden, they ended up calling, a long story short, probably too late, but they had already started deporting over to Verizon across the street. I didn't tell them it was okay to do that yet, or nothing. So it ended up, our appointment at Verizon was 11 o'clock. We finished with the whole process around 4:45. So, yeah. I knew it was going to be kind of difficult because it always is when I get a phone, but hour or two, but this many hours, I was like, oh my God. And then it was just so crazy. And then the poor guys at the Apple store, it took 3 of their geniuses, I think they still call them that, to kind of figure out how they can go around it. So at the end of the day, I ended up keeping AT&T, but since I don't have a contract with them, and I do have a open phone, which means it's not assigned to AT&T or to Verizon or whatever. I have an open phone. I can choose whomever I want to choose. And so I said, you know what, guys, I know you guys went through so much. You know, one of them even missed his lunch break. I'm like, yeah, no, this is really not worth it. Just go ahead and put back AT&T for now, and I'll deal with them when I get home. And so we got through this whole thing. My husband and I have brand new phones now. But then I got home, and then I'm dealing with AT&T, which turned out to be pretty good, actually. They gave me a deal that Verizon couldn't beat. And so we ended up staying with AT&T for now. I mean, it is what it is. But the reason why I say this is because I am proud of myself for getting through this day yesterday, is that one thing my husband said to me, and he kind of smiled at me at the end of the night, right before we started watching our date night movie. And he said, you know, I'm proud of you. And I looked over at him. I'm like, for what? What did I do? He says, you did not lose your cool. You didn't kick into the businesswoman mode of, you know, giving them the lecture in a way that makes you feel this little. And I'm like, I don't do that. He says, you do. And I said, okay. He says, I'm so proud of you. You kept your cool. You were very thankful for what they were doing. You didn't get antsy. And, you know, I thought about it. And, you know, I was like, yeah, I wonder why. And he said, well, I think I know why. It's because, and he is so intuitive to who I am. And he said, it's because at the end of the day, it wasn't really a waste of time. At the end of the day, everything you got was what you were supposed to get. And I think you were a little thankful that you went through this whole process to end up back to where we were. And that's where we were supposed to be. And so, but it was kind of interesting. Anyway, God, sorry, that was a long one. So anyway, that's my story for Saturday. All day at the phone place. So yeah, needless to say, only thing I did was water my plants yesterday. So anyway, let's get going. Sorry about that, guys, but I had to tell you that story. So this is Snail Honey Jelly Mask, and I really love this. I think they come in a pack of 10 in here, is it? Yeah, and I did get it from Amazon, and it's by Jin Jung Sung, and it's by Critifink. That's the name of the company, and it is K-Beauty, and it comes from Korea, and it is written in English in the back. And I think it does come 10 in here. Yeah. Oh, 15. I'm sorry, 15. And so here it is. And it looks like this. And it is kind of squishy. Jelly squishy. But that's okay. And so let's go ahead and put this on. And then we will go to commercial break and see who is the winner of last week's set of masks. And look at it. I mean, I don't know if you can see that. Some people will be like, oh my God, that's so gross. I know there's a couple of you out there that said, I can't do snail mucin. But you know, it is sterilized. It's not like you scrape a snail and get what you get. Okay, you know, it's not like having a snail walk on you. Probably be better though, actually. It doesn't go through that processing. But anyway, so yeah, and I do love this mask. And this is not like soupy. It is kind of like slimy in a way, but not in a bad way. Is there a good way to slimy? There is, actually. And so it's been a while, so I forgot how this... Okay, I got this upside down. And there is like a little meshing that helps it stay stiff. And so once I put it on, I will remove the meshing, but I've had problems in the past removing the meshing because I'm not that. Okay, I think I'm okay. Okay, we will do this. And I just love the fit of this mask. I really do. And I believe the meshing's right here. Let's separate that. And I have a, okay, here we go. And then you remove the meshing like this. See, it keeps the shape. It helps, this meshing helps to keep the shape. And at this point, it's a little bit more pliable. So you want to go ahead and pull this the way you want. And I have always liked this mask because it just fits so nicely once you get it situated on your face. And it's so soothing, this one. I really love it. And it has a sufficient amount of strip here, how I like it. I gotta move this up. I think I pulled it down too much. And then, I mean, it fits, the contour's really nice. But it is kind of like, I don't know if you can see. Watch. It's got that little slime to it. I better not get too close to the camera. It'll end up on my lens and I'll be freaking out. So anyway, so here we go. And the way it kind of like sits on your face, it's very smooth. And I love the way it just like sits. And I did bring my silicone mask with me here in case I needed this, but I don't. It doesn't slip and slide like a lot of the masks as long as you position it and you leave it like that. Okay, there we go. And then it's not like the one from last week. Man, that Verso mask was just like totally crazy. I was like, what the heck is that? So anyway, let me just rub this in. And also, it does not stay sticky. It dries up actually very, not creamy. It's not like creamy, sticky. It dries up. It just dries up. And it feels so hydrating. And I know some people, a couple of people wrote me and said, oh, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. But seriously, you ought to try it because it really is beautiful. I mean, I love this mask. And it just makes my skin feel so hydrated afterwards. And also it feels like, I mean, it's really taking care of my wrinkles, believe it or not. But anyway, enough of that, guys. And let's just go ahead and go to commercial break, which is announcing the winner of last week's Mask Monday mask giveaway. So here we go. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, here we are, Mask Monday ladies. And we do have the giveaway that I owe you. And I have already entered the YouTube video URL, as you can see here. And I filter for duplicate users as usual, so everybody gets one try, or one entry, I should say. And I filtered comments based on a specific text, and that was Verso. And it doesn't matter if you capitalize it or not. I just put it in small letters, and it's going to pick it all up. So let's see how many people actually entered. Okay, there's 23 people that entered. And so let's see, we're gonna go ahead and move on over here and start the raffle. And here we go. Okay, G. Mekaloff. Okay, what does she have to say? She said, I have only tried Verso masks, but it was a nice serum. Oh, let me read that again. I have only tried one Verso mask, but it was a nice serum. I had a complete, oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. I don't have my glasses on. I have had a couple of masks that frustrated me so bad. I just squeezed out the serum to rub on and tossed the mask. Okay, yeah, I felt like that about this one, Jean. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and verify that you are, in fact, subscribed to me, which is one criteria. And let's see if we're going to do this trick. Okay, and I need to go to channels first. Alrighty, here we go. And we're going to go all the way to the bottom. And sometimes I see myself and I go, I just went by, but then I go by so fast that it's like, let's see. Okay, I think we're at the bottom, and we will go ahead and do the Command F and say Haute. And there I am right there. Okay, Jean, it is official, and I will give you the instructions as usual. And again, congratulations, and let's get back to regular programming. Okay, welcome back, my beautiful wildflowers, and congratulations, Jean. Well done. And you get a week's worth of pampering masks. So yeah, just let me know you watched the video, and please do send me your address. I think I may have yours. I think you may want to, you may be one of those that asked me to keep it, but just in case, please do send me your full name, okay? Not email address, your mailing address, and then you can find those things at the end of the details is my email. Email me there, or haute.modesty, and just drop me a quick DM that you saw it and where do you want me to send it, okay? And congratulations, and I hope you enjoy your goodies. Okay, well, my beautiful wildflowers, I did notice that, you know, my membership is dropping, and it's kind of expected because some people just, you know, they have certain things they want to see, and I'm not delivering, and I'm not adding value. And so in that case, I totally get it. I understand, you know, everybody has limited time that they, you know, they can watch, you know, YouTube or whatever. And if I'm not adding value, I am sorry, because I am trying, but you know what? I do not blame you at all. And in the future, if you decide you want to come back, I will welcome you back with open arms, okay? But anyway, so I do want to go ahead and announce, you know, open up maybe the 1,000 beautiful wildflower giveaway items here soon, just so you guys can see that's going to happen, and that I do have, you know, all the stuff already laid aside. So I'm ready to go with that as soon as I hit, you know, 1,000. And yeah, so it is what it is. But yeah, that's coming up. And the snail honey jelly mask, guys, I cannot tell you how much I love this one. This is so good, and it's just the quality of it. I've had other, you know, what they call snail jelly masks, and they're just not as good. I mean, this one actually, I don't know if you noticed, it actually firms my face. It plumps my face, and I can feel it tightening without feeling dry. You know what I mean? It feels like something is lifting, and it's becoming tight, but I still feel the moisture. And I think you can pretty much see the moisture, you know, in my skin, because it is plump. And I do love this. And, you know, I haven't done this one in a while because, of course, I'm doing different ones to try it. But this actually I will go back to. And it looks like I only have like 2 left in here. And so I'm going to go ahead and I will order another box. And so I will go ahead and for the next weeks, if I hadn't, I think I might have added it to the other winnings before. But if not, I'll at least, since I have 2, I'll drop one in this week's giveaway. And you'll get that, Jean, and you know, I hope you like it. But yeah, and if you don't, please, you know, play it forward, because it is a beautiful, beautiful mask, and it looks like this. Let me put this aside so I don't forget. And so, okay, let's just go ahead and think about a word. Let's call this snail. Next week's, I'm gonna write that down. The next week's word is snail. So use it in a sentence for me. S-N-A-I-L, snail. Okay. And then it'll be another week's worth of masks and a couple of other things that I usually throw in there, okay? Alrighty, my beautiful wildflowers. If I added any value, please hit like. And if you have not subscribed yet and you're interested in this type of topics, I ask you to see that sign up there. There's one just like it below. Please hit subscribe, ring the bell, and select all, so you know every time I upload a new video. Alrighty, my beautiful wildflowers. I want you to have a good day, a good night, a good week, a good weekend, whenever you're watching this, and it does not matter. But what does matter is, in a field of roses, be a wildflower and never sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Here we go. And we're gonna roll. You know, I have other things that I can use. This is just handy. So I really like this, guys. And you know, this is for anybody who's interested in watching this part. I know not everybody is. And so, yeah. And I also noticed that I'm losing some subscribers. I don't know if that's YouTube taking them away or people just are not staying. But, you know, I totally get it. I mean, if you were interested in watching, you know, things that like I used to do, and I know I haven't, and I'm sad about that. But, you know, I'm thinking about doing some Transcend the clothes again for the summer. And I'm thinking about getting a couple of boxes from them and doing like a fashion one, but those things are so very hard to record. But yeah, I don't know, because I do need some clothes, but I gotta lose weight first. I lost 5 pounds in 1 week, so I'm good. Yeah, I just have to focus. And I mean, I really, to be honest with you, I don't have problems losing weight. I just gotta be focused, and I just gotta want it bad enough. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, but once I do, I mean, the weight comes off relatively quick, even in my advanced age. Okay, so here we go. And I did talk to my daughter the other day. She's enjoying, she got a new job and she's really enjoying it. And so it is a company that is women owned and women of color owned. And she really, really loves that. You know, herself being she identifies with woman of color, which she is. She's half, you know, Japanese and, well, she's quarter Japanese, quarter French, and half Venezuelan, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so, okay, here we go. This is so nice. Guys, anyway, so yeah. I hope you guys are having a good week, and I'm looking forward to the spring. I know you guys already gone through St. Patrick's Day just recently and stuff. So I hope you guys been doing really well. I do have some unboxings I have to do. I mean, I have, like, I want to show you, like, look at all these boxes. And I also have, like, a couple of more boxes sitting on this side. I think I'm going to do a mega unboxing. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I mean, I have my BeautyFix still here that I said I would do, and I never got around to it. And so I may just go ahead and take all of the boxes and say, yeah, let's just get it done. But I'm just afraid that's going to be such a huge, long video. So let me know what you think below, okay? And so I'm just going to go ahead and relax and think about nothing. And so thank you so much. I love you all. And I will be back to announce the winner. But you would have already seen that part, right? Yeah. Okay. Have a good week, guys. Mwah. Love you all.